Hey guys, what's up? Divided we fall here. I really want to show you guys this because, and this is a photo I have pulled up. Okay, first of all, let me go over this. This is the only picture of this supposed blackface, Gucci blackface sweater, okay? Which, when I noticed in their apology, they said, it says right here, Gucci apologizes for a balaclava sweater that looked an awful lot like blackface. Time. And then Gucci has pulled a wool balaclava jumper after many online pointed out that it resembled blackface. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever seen anyone dressed like this? Or did you ever see that sweater in the store? Or if you work at a Gucci store, did you ever, or a factory? They never made one. This is the only picture that exists of this girl wearing a blackface, wearing a balaclava sweater. So I put in, of course, balaclava sweater, which is Gucci apologized for. That's this. It's a balaclava sweater. So I put in the phrase balaclava sweater, right? Generate. Boom. Here's the words that come out of balaclava sweater using those words or letters. Alters, cabal, weave, ballast, aware, cave, sweater, lava, cabal, law, cabaret, whales, wearable, alabaster, look that up, traceable, was, lava, seawall, vacate, bar, seawall, bra, caveat, traceable, and it goes on a bunch more even, and I typed in "Make America Great Again," and not one word came up. Like, that's how, the fact that two words would come up with all this things that make sense. Do you see what I'm saying? How the English language is really it's like literally cursive spelling. Spelling is a spell. And like I tell people with cursive, because Confucius said, signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. Fact. Now, spelling, cursive writing. I learned it when I was a kid. They don't teach it now for whatever reason. But cursive, spelling in cursive, so you're casting a spell in cursive. When you write your name or any word, okay, in cursive, it's one solid line, right? So that makes it not a word, it makes it a symbol, okay? So, just so you know, that makes it a symbol rather than a word. And then it has power. So anyway, awful lot like blackface, huh? So now I'm going to go ahead and share. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to upload this. No, I'm going to keep going. Okay, so there's this, because it goes off the back of my last one. So this is the one that I use. It looks like this. I don't know. You guys will see it when you go. Go to this freaking one. I'll share a link somehow. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Balaclava sweater generate. Boom. Altars. Cabal. Weave. You weave spells. Ballast. What does a light bulb go into? A ballast. And then it's what? Illuminated. I mean, I could go on, you guys. It's scary. And it goes on for pages with bizarre fucking satanic words and shit. Like, Okay, maybe I'll just upload this now and then I'll do the next one, which is scary as fuck. It is PG&E. I'm gonna re-download of Google Earth. It's the PG&E building, and you walk in, and what's right there in gold on the ceiling? None other than a Baphomet, and with the all-seeing eye on the floor. That is PG&E, the power company that is behind all these fires, laser fires. That's how they got rid of the Tartarians, probably. I don't know what Tartarians or whatever. We're not being told. Our history's a lie. What my grandma told me about what her great grandma told her, and she's 100% Cherokee, was very fascinating to say the least. She talked of giants. She talked about. I said, wasn't there houses like these giant? Yeah, and she goes, yeah, like it was like Rome, but there was no one there. And my grandma. That's what she's telling me stories that her great grandma told her, who was on the Trail of Tears in 1838, 39. And she left. She was 4 foot something. She left with like 9 kids and made it with like 2 or 3. The long journey with getting with the white man setting booby trap up for him on every fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And I want to really get in. You guys have got to get into this. Is fucked up. This anagrams, because I was sitting there and I was thinking, Aleister Crowley, they call him the evilest man in the world, and he's called the Beast, and blah 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 blah. Do as thou will. Mindset shall be the whole of the law, which I was down for back in the day, but I didn't understand. It's like fucking Eve in the Garden of Eden. I mean, not that I take that shit serious. No, that's serious, but I think it's a metaphor. Then again, if a chariot came out of the sky, flaming horses, with a fucking guy, Jesus or someone behind it, yeah, I mean, I would just be like, oh yeah, interesting. Sunday afternoon, hey babe, could you get me a fucking drink? There's some shit going down up here, right? And then the sun blinking out. That's refreshing. I just don't want to. I just don't want to be in pain, and I want my death to be quick. And I've had friends that commit suicide. I've been trying to communicate with them and say, and here's what I don't get, too. And sorry to be off the subject, but I have a friend that turned out to be a serial killer, okay, when I was a kid. And then he grew up. Now he just did it recently. Past 10 years. He just got caught. And we hung out with him when we were in junior high, and he was older. He was like 30, or in his like 20. He'd buy us beer and shit. We would beat him up and stuff because he wanted us to, because he had mental problems. Because his sister and his dad, I think, had a romantic relationship, but they abused him verbally so bad. He thought he was just worthless, and he wasn't. He was cool. So anyway, he ended up killing about, I think, 12 victims and hid them in the cave, which is my cave, and Trey's cave, and Chad's cave, and John's. But we all built it. John is the serial killer. We all built the cave, and thank God I didn't go up in there when there was bodies in there. I haven't been there in over 10 years then, because the bodies were so fucking, they were so decomposed they couldn't tell what sex they were, how old, anything about them. Yet there was fresh from like the day before. semen on them from John, my friend, as a child. Is that fucked or what? I saw the serial killer in the making. I see now hindsight's 2020, but even then I knew some fucked up shit was going down. But I can see the making of the serial killer. I saw what happened. I saw when he broke. He was broken. But I mean, I can, looking back at the timeline, I see what happened. I mean, we stopped talking to him once we got older. I mean, we just, whatever. He started killing people, I guess. Oh boy, Brady. Brady Storytime Hour is fucking crazy. Hey, you don't believe me? His name's John Anger. Boulder County. He's in Canyon City. He's a serial killer. His face is completely tatted out. But I recognize him. I knew exactly who he was when I saw him. Because Trey, my best friend, that's alive, and he is my best friend anyway. Trey sent me a fucking clip saying, "Did you hear about John?" I'm like, "What? What happened to John?" He said he's a serial killer. And guess where he put all the bodies? In Tai Chi Cave. Under Tai Chi Rock. Our cave that we made. It was like partially there, but then we finished it. It was badass. I used to stay up there. I brought girls up there. Everything. I mean, not to kill them like John did, but whatever. John, he dragged them up there and killed them. I don't know, man. That's fucking crazy. And then he abused them later. He is a necrophiliac. A necrophiliac. I can respect that, right? I don't know crazy shit. Just kidding. I can't accept that. But why is it okay when these politicians do it, or if they're gay? Then it's okay. Hey, all bets are off. Shit, 16 counts of felony? Starting a civil war almost? Ah, you're gay and you're a celebrity. Get out of here, Jesse. Yeah, you didn't do nothing. Drop the 16 felony counts. Come on, this is a waste of money. Then they want him to pay back the money for the police, which is the most insulting thing I've ever heard. Like, because I believe and I know that if you outlaw anything, okay? I forgot what it was. It's crazy though that happened. And then, well, I think you should get into these anagrams. Words that you think are weird or were in a social thing or that they used. I mean, you could probably put in tinfoil hat or flat earth and it'll come out with all this shit, right? To make us look dumb. They want us to lead with those. Those are terms that came down from on high. Okay, now, I'm going to go ahead and go over to... I'm just going to do it. Fuck it. I want to show you something really scary. You know what, though? I don't know. Well, hang on. I'm gonna upload this real quick. Okay. Let's see. Upload. It's so ridiculous. It's so much harder than it should be. I'll add to my photos. Anyway. Boom. Get that. Okay. How am I gonna just end this shit? How do I normally end it? Well, I guess I would just do this.